from Assumption University, and we would like to interview about job description. And could you please introduce yourself first?
Okay สวัสดีครับ My name is Garakot Phaphiwngam. I work for the Landside Operations Department from Suvarnabhumi Airport with Airports of Thailand Public Company Limited. Okay, so I basically take care of the terminal as you see here and all the facilities that it involves.
Okay. What are the process to be able to work at AOT?
So there are many qualifications that are required for to work inside the airport. You need well, first of all, you would need at least 2 years of aviational experience. So if you can't have that from working, you could learn from the Civil Aviation Training Center. I'm sorry, I've never went there. So you could get your education from the Civil Aviation Training Center. Okay, so they have that in Bangkok. You could apply there for 2 years, and then be qualified to work at an airport or be qualified to work as a pilot, depending on what field you choose.
Okay.
And second, how do you train your staff before going to work here
How?
at the institution?
Okay, so there's a lot of things that you need to train for when you work at the airport. There are many fields. You can work from the air side, the land side. There are many annexes or many rules of engagement that they have regulating aviation traveling in around the world. So basically, you would need training from at least an institution or at least years of experience with an aviation support company.
Could you explain the working process in AOT?
For the working process in AOT, well, AOT basically is a mother company. Okay, so basically in Thailand, for AOT we operate we operate 6 airports around Thailand. So it's Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, Phuket, Hat Yai, Don Mueang, and Suvarnabhumi. So these 6 airports are the one that AOT operates. So basically the function of AOT is pretty much the mother company setting out rules, policies, and regulation dictating how and how not we should run our business. And each airport, so each individual 6 airports has to follow the policies the AOT has set the standards for.
Could you explain some the policy that you set is for example?
Well, for example, okay, so we have what we call core values inside Suvarnabhumi Airport or inside Airports of Thailand Public Company Limited. The cores of AOT is meant to give each individual airport a identity. Okay, so for example, Phuket, we call it the gateway to the Andaman region. Okay, so it's all the way down at the bottom, the south of Thailand. Or Chiang Rai, we call it the gateway to Lan Na. So each airport has its individual. Like Suvarnabhumi Airport, our motto is the gateway, the hub of Asia. Because of our geographical location, we're basically it's easier to come to us. It's cheaper to come to us than go to Singapore or Malaysia. So pretty much we're like the one-stop service for aircraft coming in Asia.
So there are a specific name for each airport.
Yes.
Control it.
Yes, there's specific missions for each airport. Like Don Mueang, it's I believe it's fast and easy. So pretty much you go there quick, it's easy, and you just take off. That's it.
What else?
Suvarnabhumi is the gateway to ASEAN. So pretty much all flights coming from Europe or even from the Pacific Ocean, from like America and all that, it's easier and it's cheaper to come to stop in Asia than stop in, for let's say Singapore or Malaysia.
Could you explain again about your responsibility while you're working in here?
My responsibility?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I work with the Landside Operations Department. Basically, the airport has two main sides, the air side and the land side. The air side is what you could see behind us right in front of us right now. Now it's all the airfield, the taxiway, the aircraft. That's
Yes.
the air side, right?
On other airport.
No, inside the airport. Inside the airport. Okay? So it's inside the airport. Anything that is in there is in the air side, and you need license to go in there. So like me, I have a Special 6 card. I have the accessibility to go in there, but I don't have the duty to go in there. So it's not my duty to be in there. So basically, what I do, what I handle is that the Landside Operations Department takes care of the terminal you see here, all 7 floors, all concourses from A through H, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yeah, sorry, only G, no H. I'm sorry. Yeah, no H. Yeah, it's the H-shaped terminal. So yeah, so basically, I'm the caretaker of the main terminal building. If anything, if there's something wrong with lights, if there's something wrong with maintenance, if there's wrong with service, anything that is relating to passenger services inside terminal, I take care of that.
Have you faced any problem when you're working?
Well, I believe every job that you face, there's always problems and obstacles. Well, for me, one of the main problems here is pretty much communication. I believe communication is one of the hardest things because, like me, I was raised in the States, so for me working in a place like this, Thai, it's kind of hard for me sometimes, and even to communicate with some of the things I want to say, sometimes it doesn't come out the way I say it in English in my head.
And how does the AOT manage in each airport in Thailand?
Oh well, each airport, like I said earlier, each airport has its own mission. So, like for Suvarnabhumi Airport, what we try to do is that we try to get facilities and we try to get the latest and most sufficient facilities for passengers. So, as you can see right now, that we are a little crowded. We had last year it was around 51 million passengers that passed through the airport, or the most that has ever passed was around 53 million passengers in 1 year. So Suvarnabhumi Airport was made to accommodate only 45 million passengers. So right now we're pretty much overcrowded. So what we're trying to do right now is to expand the airfield right there in our midfield terminal, and maybe on our third phase, another expansion of this terminal on that side, but that's a long way ahead. But our next step is the midfield terminal. Now, why I say this is because being the gateway of Asia, we need to be big. We need to be ready for the incoming amount of passengers that are willing to come and travel to Thailand or do business in Thailand, or in at least South Asia at least. Because with the approaching AEC coming up, right now we are preparing ourselves for the AEC members to come and use our facilities at Suvarnabhumi Airport.
Okay, we hope that everyone will get a lot of information for today. And finally, we would like to say thank you for our guest speaker.
Thank you for your information.